Hey guys, how's it going? Zombie Freak 77 here today for a new series on the channel. This is going to be a medieval Minecraft build. Purely creative. There's no efficient way to use what I'm building. This will be purely for looks. If you're looking to build something like this in survival, it might protect you from the bad guys, but as far as efficiency goes, no. Before we get started, you should know I am using the Sildur shader pack for 1.13.2, and I am using the John Smith Legacy texture pack for 1.13.2. So let me give you a little rundown of what's going to happen. You see this area here, all the way around us. This is going to be eventually a kingdom, complete with villages, marketplace, castle, manors, you name it, straight out of something like Lord of the Rings or, I don't know, some king and queen shows. I don't watch them, so I don't know. But I do love myself some medieval buildings, so I thought I would start off right here in the middle with a blacksmith. I've done a blacksmith build before on, I think it was on PC. I did it on my other channel, TPC, if you want to check that out. The link's in the description below for the channel. I have many Minecraft builds on there. So this is his outdoor work area, the days where he wants to work outside. He doesn't feel like sticking it out inside. Basically, he's got his fire. I used the pickaxe for a hammer. I think that kind of looks like a hammer, so I went ahead with that. Also, the shears I'm using as tongs. It's Minecraft, so you have to kind of use your imagination a little bit. This is where he works out here. Now, inside, this is kind of where you can come in and interact with him, get orders from him, pick up your orders. Come back here, he's got all of his stuff ready for you on the wall. Yes, those are diamond, but you know, use your imagination. I didn't want to have just 10 iron swords up there. It would have looked a little goofy. So I mixed it up. I even got a trident in there. I haven't seen the trident yet in this game. Over here we have the lava pit where I don't know what he does with it. I'm not a blacksmith expert, but I know he uses a hammer and tongs, so ta-da! Couple of anvils for him to use that on. He's got a sink to quench his metal in, and I put a couple of mine carts down just to make it look like he has a place to put coal or whatnot to keep the fires burning. Back here is just storage, nothing too fancy. Now over on this side you can see he's built a couple of suits of armor, sure. And he's got the furnaces on and off. They don't work. Again, this isn't efficient. It's just for looks. 2 cauldrons to quench and 3 anvils to do his work on, as well as a hammer and tongs. I put up the cobwebs just as a little added touch. Alright, and 2 of his victims that came to try to rob him, and he hung their skulls on the wall because he don't take shit from no one. Let's go over here. Before we go upstairs, I'm just going to go over here. This is where he goes to the bathroom. A little hole in the ground. Nothing too much back here. I'll take you on a cinematic romp around after we're done here. So this is his house where he lives. I'm imagining it's very well heated. It's got a couple of shelves in here, a place to hang his bib when he comes up from work. It's got his couch, a place to crash there. sit down and read some books, because that's pretty much all you could do back in the day besides drink. I have a couple of flower pots up there. I had no idea that they change color now. I don't know if that's my mods. Well, I don't have any mods except for the texture pack, so I don't know. Maybe that's a new thing in the new 1.13.2. There's a simple bedroom, chest and a bed, big scary dragon picture. Ooh, so scared. And in here is the kitchen. Pretty basic. He's got a cake right there. He's got some recipes up there. I know it looks like it's a picture of a person, but I guarantee you it's a recipe. He's got a little brewing station there for his ale. This is his seat where he sits. He can look out while he eats. The prepping table where he cuts his fish. This guy, I think he'll probably just be the guy that fishes out of his pond and eats whatever he finds. There's a little picture of what his farm should look like, but it doesn't. I don't like the jaggedness. I could have tried. I could have. It's got a picture of a castle there. I'll close this up. He does have this door going outside. God, I love that. I know a lot of people don't like the god rays, some people call it, but man, I love it. You can see soon this is all going to be a big village. Oops, that is not the door. And up here, there is space. I made a couple of rooms. I didn't furnish it or anything because there's not really much use. This room in here. This in here that could be used for storage, or maybe if it's like you have guests. Huh. I could have put a wall there and made this all for... I could have done a lot of stuff in here. But I didn't, of course. This I thought was going to be a bathroom, but I decided to put it outside, so... If he ever has guests, they do have about 3 rooms they can use to hang out. I might actually change that just for fun. Never thought of it. Oh, and he's got this nice blue rug. So let's go outside. And I will go into jump mode. Go into cinematic. And we'll go take a look around and see what it looks like. I did do the medieval roof. That's not completely a triangle. I really prefer those ones to any of the others. I had a lot of fun building it. It took me probably 2 hours or so to do. And I should show you it at night. And here we are. We don't have too much light down here on the walkway, and that's okay. He doesn't want people bothering him at night. It is very well lit up on the outside. He even has some torches burning on the back, just so people know that he's there. Didn't put any on this side. Didn't think it would make much sense. There's no real way to get to them, kind of, but that's okay. So let's go down and take a look inside. Lots of light in here. There is no shortage whatsoever of light. Back here, just so that you know, I put some sea lanterns down here on both sides because nothing was going to go back there, and I thought maybe it would give it a little bit more of a decent light, and it did. It works out pretty good, actually. And yes, the bathroom has a light. I'll just show you. Whatever. It does have a torch. And then in here, he's got quite a bit of light. Plenty of light for reading. too much light for sleeping. And you know what? I don't remember putting lights up in here. Oh, I did. So yeah, he's got quite a bit going on here. He's the first citizen on in this kingdom. I don't know what we're gonna call it. We'll call it something after. Maybe I'll come up with a cool name as I'm building. I don't want to call it just kingdom, but for now that's what we're going to do. So guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. I'm not going to be doing this every day like my other series, Conan or Far Cry Primal. I'm going to try to do one a week because I have to do a lot of research for this to make sure that it is quote lore friendly with medieval times. But I think that'll be a little bit better. That way I can put more detail into it and get it looking pretty good. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye. Before we leave, I thought I should show you guys the inspiration for this build. This is the picture here that I used. I googled medieval blacksmith, and this was the one I liked. As you can tell, it's not exact, but if you do take a look at it, you can see where a lot of my inspiration came from. Just wanted to let you guys know.